Hello, guys. How are you doing? We are back with another Newcastle podcast. How are you doing, Big
I'm
Paul?
great. And you guys, hello, welcome to another episode.
Today, we are going to be talking about one of the best filmmakers of all time. Who is
Which is Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
Tantin Tarantino.
Great director. He actually has 10 movies that he has done during his life. Actually, 9 if you consider Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2, all part of the same movie. We are going to talk about all of them today.
Yeah.
Let's go, Big Paul.
Yes, let's go. Before we start, guys, let's call our intro. Sobe a vinheta aí. All right, guys. So as we were talking about before our intro, we're going to talk about the movies of Quentin Tarantino, and the first one is a classical. I think Zé likes this movie, which is Cães de Aluguel.
Yes, I think Cães de Aluguel is a great movie. And it's like the first movie that Quentin Tarantino has directed, yeah? And it's like one of the first movies to have that much dialogues. One of the main characteristics of Tarantino movie is the conversation, the dialogues, because they are they are surprising and they are very, very long. And Reservoir Dogs. É uma palavra que vem do francês no título em inglês, tá? Reservoir Dogs, Cães de Aluguel, was his first movie and was already a big success. His second movie is one of his most famous movies, the one that he went to the Oscar, and I think he deserved the Oscar that year, which is Pulp Fiction, Tempos de Violência. Have you watched that one?
Yes. And it's one of the best movies according to IMDb. We have already mentioned this one. Pulp Fiction is incredible. The conversation, the scenes, especially the restaurant scene, where there's a couple, they're trying to steal the guys.
They are trying to rob.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because this scene that you're describing is the first scene of the movie, and also the last scene of the movie, because you in the beginning you see this scene through a perspective, and then in the end of the movie, in the conclusion of the movie, you watch the same scene
in
on
another
perspective.
This
This was one of the first films to use different storylines to tell the story. Great movie.
Yeah, we can see both sides of the story. Yes. In the beginning, one side, and in the end, another side.
And like a lot of different characters, a lot of great characters.
John Travolta as well, yes?
John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, Bruce Willis, all great. Uma Thurman, a lot of great guys.
Yeah, the old guys, the perfect guys, yeah.
Next one was?
Yes, the next one is...
Minha letra não tá no Jack Brown.
Jack Brown,
guys. Que não é dos mais conhecidos, tá, pessoal? Muita gente não conhece Jack Brown. Have you watched Jack Brown?
No, this one I didn't.
Jack Brown is the only movie from Quentin Tarantino that was not written by Quentin Tarantino. Tarantino is a script writer. He's the writer of his movies too. He's not only the director. All of the movies of Quentin Tarantino were written by him. But Jackie Brown is based on a book. Yeah. It's the only movie from Tarantino that is based on another media. In this case, in a book. It's a very famous book, and the movie is great. It has the common signature of Tarantino. Yeah. Dialogues, great characters,
long conversation,
a mix of comedy, violence, and drama. Like movies, another characteristic of movies of Tarantino is that they are not, they don't fit in a specific style. You have action in his movies, you have comedy, you have drama, you have violence, you have everything, yeah? Yes. It's not only one thing. And Jackie Brown fits in that too.
Yeah. And the next two movies we are going to talk about now is Kill Bill, yes?
Which is the same movie divided in two.
One and two.
Volume 1 and Volume 2. Which is, I love Kill Bill. Kill Bill is, do you know Kill Bill?
Yeah, Kill Bill I know.
Kill Bill is about a revenge, is another revenge movie. That's another common topic in Tarantino movies. Most of them talk about some type of revenge. And I think this is the greatest revenge movie from all of his movies.
Yes.
And I think it's actually one of his best. The movie actually was supposed to be only one, but it was becoming too long. It was going to have more than 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then the studio decided to divide in two movies.
Yeah.
And then you have Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2. And the interesting thing about that is that it's two separate movies in a certain way, because Volume 1 is more based in Oriental movie, in Japanese movie. It has a lot of samurai stuff and things like that. Very good. And the second one is more like western. Tem mais elemento de faroeste e tal. Os dois são ótimos. Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Yes, the next one is A Prova da Morte.
Prova de Morte, Death Proof.
Death Proof, yes. A Prova de Morte, A Prova da Morte, oh my God.
A Prova da Morte. A Prova da Morte lembra a época de colégio.
Fazer Enem. Okay, so Death Proof is another famous movie from Quentin Tarantino.
It's actually, Tarantino considers Death Proof his worst movie. But I still think it's a great movie.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe it's not his best, but I think it's a great movie. Kurt Russell is great in this movie. And it's essentially about a guy who kills other girls with his car. He puts those girls in his cars and he just accelerates and crashes the car until kills everyone.
Crazy
movie, very good one.
Yeah, the next one is amazing. I love this movie, especially because it's the alternative ending, yes? Like, everyone...
Well, what's the... First, tell them what's the movie.
Yes, the movie is Bastardo Inglórios, yes?
Inglorious Bastards.
In English. I love this movie because, look, everyone expected that the Nazi guys were destroyed in the end, but the way they do it is amazing. Like,
they change history.
Yeah,
they change history in the movie.
They change history. Shoshana, the girl, is perfect. It was cool, very cool. I like especially the bastards.
You like it, Shoshana.
Yes.
No, it's nice. It's a great character.
Yes.
It's a great character.
Yeah, perfect. I like it, especially her name.
Shoshana is perfect. And the thing... Cut.
Was it?
The movie also has one of the greatest characters from all Tarantino movies, which is the Nazi killer, Coronel Hans Landa, which is amazing. It's a German actor, and he's doing a great job. He
was able to receive 2 Oscars, one as a Nazi guy and another as a Nazi killer. In 2 different movies.
Django, aliás, já aproveitando o embalo que você deu, a deixa, next movie of Tarantino, Django Livre, which is in English Django Unchained.
Yes.
Em inglês é Django Unchained, pessoal. A chain é corrente, acorrentado.
Desacorrentado.
O Django desacorrentado, ok. Livre.
Free Django.
So Django Unchained is another great movie, and actually the same actor that made Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds was a villain in Inglourious Basterds. He's a good guy in Django Unchained, and he also earned an Oscar, and he's great here. Also, Django Unchained has Leonardo DiCaprio, who is amazing in this movie. Very good movie.
And the last 2 movies of our list, let's go to
The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, The Hateful
São os
Eight.
8 odiados, The Hateful Eight. Have you watched that one?
Yes, I watched this one, but I don't remember too much about the movie.
It's about it's a group of bad guys, a group of robbers, villains.
That's why they are hated.
That because of a storm, because of a snowstorm, they have to stay in a cabin during a period all together in the same cabin, and they are really bad guys. So you imagine what can happen.
Yeah,
interesting movie, not the greatest, but interesting. And the last one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a movie where Tarantino again tries to rewrite history. Did you like Once Upon a Time in
Yeah, I
Hollywood?
like it. I like it. This it was good. In my opinion, it's the same idea of Inglorious Bastards. Like he changes the story and creates an alternative ending. Yes, it's cool.
Yes, yes. The ending is different because it's talking about a very sad period of American history in the end of the 60s, where the movie would end with a very famous murder of an actress. Yeah, and he changes that to give you a more positive ending. So that's it. We comment. That was our comments about Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
We talked about all of them. I love Tarantino. I think
Yeah.
I think there is not one bad movie from Tarantino. So that was it
Yeah.
for today, guys.
Tarantino is great. That's it, guys.
See
Thank
you.
you for watching. See you in the next episode. Give us your comments. Bye.